We have a saying in Russia, don't dig a pit for someone else. You might fall into it yourself. We genuinely want to understand what's behind President Trump's latest statement, the so-called 50 days. Before, it was 24 hours. Then it was 100 days. Now, 50 days. So what is really driving the President of the United States?
That was the question posed by Russia's Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov in a recent statement following the SCO Foreign Ministers meeting in Tianjin on July 15, 2025. In diplomatic terms, this is what's known as a friendly jab, but make no mistake, the message is serious. Moscow wants to know why Washington keeps switching the countdown clock. 24 hours? 100 days? Now 50 days? Either someone in the White House is bad at math, or the policy is driven by panic, not strategy.
It's obvious that he's under enormous, frankly, inappropriate pressure from the European Union and the current NATO leadership. They are shamelessly pushing Washington to keep fueling Mr. Zelensky's regime with modern weapons, including offensive systems, at the expense of Western taxpayers.
In other words, the EU and NATO are treating Washington like an ATM machine. Insert sanctions, get weapons. And if the machine starts beeping, well, that's someone else's problem.
We have a saying in Russia, don't dig a pit for someone else. You might fall into it yourself.
That's not just a proverb, it's a warning. Because the EU's sanction policy is backfiring not only on Europe, but according to Lavrov, on the US itself.
The sanctions that the EU has already imposed, and the new ones currently being prepared in Brussels, are dragging the United States into a sanction spiral as well.
Think of it like a boomerang. You throw it, but if you don't catch it right, it hits you square in the face. And in this case, the face is the Western economy. Lavrov pointed out that even Trump knows this.
But President Trump himself has been very clear. It's Europe that will pay the price for prolonging this conflict. And it's already happening. The European economy is suffering serious damage. Honest and objective European analysts, economists, and political experts admit the main loser in this sanctions war is the one who started it.
Translation for the casual viewer: Washington pushes sanctions. Europe gets the bill. Meanwhile, Trump, whether intentionally or not, is saying the quiet part out loud.
Russia is now facing an unprecedented wave of sanctions, and yet, we are managing. We have no doubt we'll continue to manage. This isn't just our opinion. It's the conclusion of many independent experts, including Western economists and politicians.
In short, Russia's not sending flowers to Brussels, but neither is it panicking. According to Lavrov, the West built an economic wall, and Moscow simply walked around it. Lavrov also touched on the position of Russia's trade partners.
As for our trading partners, they're listening to all this too. But can they really predict their next moves right now? They have international commitments. And knowing our partners, I don't see how they can just walk away from their independent policies or from agreements made both bilaterally and multilaterally.
Let's decode that. Russia believes the Global South, BRICS, SCO, and other partners won't break ranks just because of Western pressure. The message is simple. The world is no longer unipolar, no matter how many sanctions you write up in Brussels or Washington. So 50 days, 100 days, or 24 hours, the clock may be ticking, but no one seems to know what time it really is. If you want more real quotes, real analysis, and no media filters, subscribe to the channel. We'll keep breaking down global affairs without the spin.